Be the difference. Peer pressure. Let's just get right into it. Peer pressure. It happens, you know, when I got older, and shout out to our YouTube page. You got this TV. Remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. So, peer pressure. I noticed that whenever, and it's just me, just being me, right? So I never really followed the crowd. I never was a popular person. I was never that girl in high school, right? I just did my own thing, lived in my own world, lived in my own bubble, and it. I was like that even when I got older, right? When I got in my 20s and my 30s, I'm still that same person who, if I don't fit in, it's okay, right? If you don't like me, it's okay too. That's fine. And one of the things I realized is that as I was on this journey, a little bit about myself, I am a product entrepreneur. There are some things that I have that currently worked on, already worked on, have been pitching it to a couple of companies for the past God knows how long. And just, learning about myself and just that journey alone, well, you realize that you are alone. And a lot of times people don't agree with what you're doing. They can't see what you're doing. And they want you to be who they see you as. They want you in their little box. This is my image of you. This is my perspective of you. And I want you to act as such. I want you to act accordingly. And come to find out, that doesn't sit well with me. That never turns out to be great. And one of the things I realized is that people pressure you not only to fit into their perspective of you, but also into their own what they want you to do, who they want you to be, and what they want you to do. And it doesn't work like that. And as I got older, I kind of feeling more that I'm older. Like, really, you took me out the group chat? Really, I'm not invited to birthday dinners? Really, you're not gonna invite me on this trip no more? Like, people, they do stuff to spite you because you're not one of them. You're not like us. You're not like us. And the pressure is real. Like, why do you have to go off and do this? Why don't you just sit here and be with us and do what we do? We're not the same. I hate to tell you that. We're not the same. And guess what? You are not the same. Right? Especially when you're trying to be different, when you're doing something that has never been done before. When you're doing something that has never been done before and you ain't got no support for it, we ain't got no room to be peer pressure into fitting into anybody's perspective or mold or who they think that we ought to be, right? And one thing that I noticed is that when you want to be different, you have to do different things. And sometimes that requires for you to take the road less traveled. Sometimes that requires that you're all out here by yourself. But one of the things that I do realize is that your help or support may not come from the people that may not come from your inner circle or your surroundings, but help coming from somewhere, right? You get people all of a sudden that follow you. You get people that support you. You get people that so attached to your dream and they give you so much encouragement and uplifting. And it's like, wow, even if it's just one person, right? Somebody recognizes this art that I have. Somebody recognizes this skill that I have, and you push forward and you keep on going because that's how leaders are made. Leaders are not made from followers. They saw something different. I call it like the burning bush effect, right? So, like Moses in the Bible, when he saw the burning bush, it kind of reminded him he wasn't sure what it was, but there was something on the inside of him that was like, "It's this burning bush familiar? Like I feel comfortable with this." So as it is when you're doing something, right? I feel as though that at times you are the answer to a problem, right? You have a resolution to a solution that needs help. And you may not have seen it before, but something resonates on the inside of you and said, you know what? I feel like I could do this. I feel like I got the answer. I feel like I could fix this. I feel like I'm familiar with this problem. You don't know where that came from. You don't know how you got the skills to do what you do, but you notice that you're different, right? And so in that being different, you have to stay focused. You got to keep the main thing, right? You have to stay focused. This is your vision. This is your idea. This is your dream.